it's you know, the league is going to be what it has been, an unbelievably competitive, unbelievably high level league, and you know, the challenge is going to be to just stay in there, you know, and continue to you know, mature as a team, to continue to learn the lessons as you go through, because every team offers you a little bit different challenge, but a great challenge, you know, and so I think you know, for us, you know, it's just, again, you know, that said, that boils it all back to us, you know. I mean, how well can we prepare ourselves for the variety of challenges you're going to get? One team's got, you know, the best face-off guy in the country. Another team might have the best goalie in the country. Another team might have the best, you know, attackman in the country, and the best midfielder in the country. And so, you know, you're gonna face all of that over the course of the season. So you can't prepare for one, you know, through the next, you know, 10 weeks. You've got to prepare for all of those things. Listen, the one thing I'll tell you is, if you've gone to the ACC championship the last 2 years, you've seen some unbelievable lacrosse, and you know, as good as you would see anywhere, including the Final Four or anything else. So, you know, I think there's every reason for people to come, but I think maybe we've got to do a better job of putting them in proximity to the thing, to allow it to grow, and hopefully that can happen in Atlanta. Listen, if we were result-oriented, then we might perceive some pressure in being number one. We're not. We're very process-oriented, and so, you know, listen, if they're taking a poll, I want to be number one. Okay, I don't care when it is, right? Why would you want to be number four? I mean, if you could be number one, that's the way I look at it, and I hope that's the way our team looks at it. You know, it's a privilege, and you know, nice to know that people think well of you, you know, but it doesn't mean anything. I mean, you know, so we've got to be engaged in the day-to-day process of getting our team to play like we're a championship caliber team, and that's all we'll talk about. You know, we won't talk about the ranking, and you know, but again, hey, why not? Let's be number one. What the heck? Well, you know, every year the challenge is to figure out what you have. You know, for us, we kind of like to start with what can we be great at, and then you build from there. And so, you know, on a year like this where we've got a first-team All-American returning at attack, midfield, and defense, I think we have a feeling that our top-line guys could be very, very good. But, you know, it takes more than 3 guys. It takes more than 10 guys, you know, to be a really good team. So we know the challenge is still for us to have that 25 to 30 guys that are ready to play every week at a really high level to support those guys that we are kind of more of a known quantity, you know. But certainly you're happy to start with Kavanaugh on the attack, and Perkovic on the midfield, and Matt Landis at defense. You know, that's a great place to begin building your team, but it's only a beginning. We have a lot of guys competing, you know, and I think we have for a few years, and we like to play a lot of guys, and I think that helps guys compete, you know, because they know that, gosh, it's not just 1 or 2 spots that we might have a chance to play. I mean, you know, the thing we tell our guys all the time is we don't determine how many guys we're going to play, they do. If we have, you know, 32 guys that we think can play at a championship level, we're going to find a way to play 32 guys, because that makes us a better team. But you know, that's going to be defined in the course of practice and the early season. Well, certainly the goal, I don't have any idea, because I think we have 3 really, really good goalies, and a 4th freshman that really has surprised us and is you know, been very competitive through the fall. So that's going to play itself out over the preseason, and maybe, you know, over a longer period. But we're looking for somebody, you know, I think Owen Malloy is the unknown quantity there, but very, very talented, great stopper. And then you know, Shane Doss and Connor Kelly, both of whom have you know, played an awful lot of big games and won games to get to the, you know, Final Four and that kind of thing. You know, so that's a great spot for us. We're thrilled to have that competition. It's not mean it's going to be an easy decision for us at any point, but it's a great position to be in. In the face-off game, you know, we're really taking a kind of a team approach to that. Like, there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to have to work on, and it's not just going to be about the guy down there at the X. It's going to be about our wing play. It's going to be about how we react. You know, if we lose a ball, can we force the ball to areas of the field and make some plays out of that? Can we, you know, so we'll see what we have to do there. But we're certainly looking at that whole thing as you know, more of a team approach than a let's get this guy, you know, clamping and drawing and winning the draw every time.